What's up, guys? I'm Charger, and with me I got Stark Media.
Hello YouTube, this is Tony Stark Media back with my boy Charger.
Hey guys, so for today's video, what we'll be doing is we'll be reviewing the Heavy APC. That's this vehicle you see right in front of you. As you can see, mine is all modded out. So this bad boy was added during the gun running update, that major one, where they added in the bunkers. So you can find it on Warstock Cash and Carry, right here. So the trade price is $2,325,000. So, and to get the trade price, you have to do the mission through the mobile operation center. So if you don't have a bunker, you can't get in a mobile operation center. If you don't have a mobile operation center, you can't get the trade price, unfortunately. So without the trade price, I'm not exactly sure how much this is, but it is over $3 million. So you might want.
God damn, so yeah.
Yeah.
When I first saw the trailer of gun running, this was probably aside from what was it? That motorcycle, flying motorcycle. This was
Oppressor.
probably my most anticipated. Yeah, Oppressor. This was my most anticipated vehicle because I can already tell this can go in the water, right?
Oh yeah, definitely.
And yeah, just by the design, you can already tell go in the water. It's on land, and you got that big ass freaking shooter in the front. You can tell this has a lot of weapons. So one of my most anticipated, and definitely lived up to the billing.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, just from looking at it, you wouldn't think that this would be a water vehicle, but it totally is, and we'll demonstrate that for you later on in the video. But let's go through all the features first. So this thing holds 4. So you got 2 in the front, the driver, and the passenger. You can see them through the front window there. And from the back, you see the 2 open hatches. That's the back seat. So to really use this thing, you need at least 2 people. The first person is the driver. Driver just drives. Can't really do anything else. The passenger gets control of the turret. The little cannon you see right over there that's swiveling around. So you want to swivel that around for us? There you go. So what's nice about that little piece right there is it has a 360-degree range of motion. And just like with any other weapon, fire it using R1. Yeah, and as you can tell,
Yeah, so
you can see it has a really good range too.
but not too up close. So I'm in the passenger side. It's great. I think I can aim up and down, in the air, on the ground, 360 degrees. Honestly, the back seats are good, but priority definitely will be the driver because you got to get around, and the passenger side because you got rockets all over the place. It gives the best flexibility in the vehicle.
Totally. One downside too, if you are by yourself, well, not so much a downside, but you can switch seats. So I'll demonstrate that for you right now. So I'll get out. So as you can see, uh, Tony's in the passenger seat, and say he wanted to move to the driver's seat. He still has to get away. He's done blowing stuff up. All you gotta do is hold right on the D-pad if you're on PS4. Moves you over to the driver's seat, like so. And say you wanted to, go back to
Oh shit! My bad,
destroying
my
stuff.
bad.
Nah, no worries. And let's say if you wanted to go back to destroying stuff again, just hold right on the D-pad again, switch you right from the driver's seat back to the passenger seat, and you're all set. It's that simple.
That is just seamless.
Yeah, it does take a little bit of time, but otherwise, if you're by yourself, you got no friends online with you, you can switch back and forth like that. The only downside is if you're by yourself, you have to remain stationary to fire since, no driver. Okay, now we'll take a look at the back seats, because as I mentioned earlier, this holds 4. Let's see if I can get into the back.
Yeah, I had a little bit of hard time trying to get the back because when you go directly in the back, you end up in the front, pressing triangle. You kind of have to go in through the side, a little easier. You know what I mean?
Yeah. There we go.
It gets
Oh,
kind of
it's kind of weird, yeah.
it's kind of weird. But honestly, though, like I said, the front seats are priority because they have the most uses. And as you can see, it's a lot easier to get into the front. So if you only got two people, stick to the front. You got more than two, then you go to the back because if the passenger and the driver's side is full, you got more than two, right? You're
Yeah.
automatically going to go to the back and it's not as difficult. So
So as you can see, I'm having some difficulty getting into the back seat right now. I did manage to do it earlier. Oh
now
man.
let me try. I'll try to go into the back from the driver's side. Maybe it'll be easier. You know what I mean? There we go.
There we go.
Yeah, it's a lot easier when you go on the same side, I think. But let me demonstrate. It's just a machine gun. From my end, it's almost 180 degrees. Aim up and down. Not as good as the passenger missile launcher or rockets. You know what I mean? So that's the extent of it.
Yeah, so yeah, it's almost 180-degree range of motion, which is really nice. You got that extra firepower from the sides. And the only place that you can actually put in all the mods and the upgrades is in the mobile operations center, which is why you probably need one if you haven't gotten one yet. So definitely look into that. I did do a review on the bunker and the mobile operations center when it was released earlier this year. But we're gonna go demonstrate this its water capabilities right now. So go ahead and check out that other video after you watch this one. You can see what we thought of the bunker and the mobile operations center. But here we go. And we have a water vehicle.
So I don't think it goes. It's not like a submarine. It doesn't go underwater. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It could work based on the design, but it's more of like a boat. So
Yeah, but it's a totally armored boat, so you know you got that extra protection, which is really nice.
yep.
And it's actually a lot more maneuverable than a boat. Even on the choppy waves, you don't get it like just flopping all over the place. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it seems a lot more stable. I mean, I remember on the jet ski, it's hard to aim because you're just flopping all over, and the range of the gun on the jet skis, yeah, not so flexible.
Yeah, even in like regular boats too, the waves are choppy. You know, you're flip flopping all over the place. Not ideal when you're trying to chase somebody down and shoot them. You know. And what's also nice about the heavy APC is it's classified as an off-road vehicle. So it's multi-purpose, guys. It's definitely something you want to think about picking up. Alright, so like with regular vehicles you'd be slip and sliding all over the place, but with something that's classified totally as off-road, you know, you got that better grip on it, especially if you put the off-roading tires on it.
Nice. So it's like three vehicles in one because you got the normal road vehicle, off-road, and you got the C. So a lot of versatility with this thing.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, with the tank, it's a lot easier to operate with one person. One person just controls the cannon, but I don't know, with the APC and its versatility, can't go wrong, you know?
and it moves pretty quick on its feet too. So not
Oh
like a
yeah,
tank
yeah, totally.
moving like a big ass boulder walking around.
But then remember, I did put in the turbo upgrade for this
Okay. How much of a difference was there compared to the turbo?
compared to with and without.
Yeah.
Oh, a big difference. It's like those cars that we always steal from like people or just ones in parking lots or wherever.
Oh,
Those cars have no turbo, so it's kind of like that when you first buy this thing. Once you put the turbo in, it's like a race car.
nice.
So yeah. So any closing thoughts?
All I gotta say is go get it. You got the money, go get it. Or if you don't have it, or you don't have the money, make money, then you can get it. Anybody can get it.
So yeah. So with all the upgrades and everything, keep in mind you gotta do research in your bunker in order to unlock some of the stuff. One of the things you can add is a missile battery instead of the cannon here, but the downside is you're limited to 60 missiles. And what happens is they fire off in shots of 3, so it's like 20 missiles. So if you want to reload it, you have to, despawn it and respawn it, which takes time.
Does this have landmines and stuff?
Oh yeah, I almost forgot about that. Yes, it does.
Yeah, yeah,
Uh,
yeah. That's the thing, brother.
yeah. So just like with the Tampa, weaponized Tampa, it's L3 if you're playing on PS4. Um, can have 5 out at once. It's you have an unlimited supply, but only 5 of them can be out at one time. Okay, and just be careful because just like with the weaponized Tampa, you can either have a horn or landmines. So just be careful about that if you decide to you put landmines in and you want to honk at someone. Okay, but other than that, yeah, you do need the bunker if you do want to put on some of the extra upgrades, such as the missile launcher, which in my opinion is not as good as the cannon, mainly because of the limited ammo. But yeah, be prepared to spend upwards of $4.5 million on this thing if you don't get the trade price. But otherwise, that's pretty much it for this video. So, Tony, you wanna plug your channels before we close out?
Yeah, baby. Make sure to check out Stark Media. My Twitter is Tony Stark Media. And that's all, folks.
Alright guys, and once again, I'm Charger. Thanks for watching.